One thing you and I have in common is water.
My name is Krystyn Tully. In 2001, Mark Mattson and I started Lake Ontario Waterkeeper. Him to restore something he loved, me to find something I never had.
Mark and I grew up on two very different versions of Lake Ontario. Mark was one of the last people who swam off the rocks beside his cottage without thinking about sewage. He drank water from the shore without worrying about chemical pollution, and when he fished, he easily found enough food for dinner. On my Lake Ontario, we worried about acid rain and about exotic species like zebra mussels. A beach was a place for rotting fish to wash ashore. I think things would still be that way if it wasn't for two people, Doug Chapman and Robert Kennedy Jr. Doug was an environmental lawyer. He was also Mark's mentor. Doug showed Mark what our watershed had become by the 1990s. He also showed Mark how environmental law could turn things around. Robert Kennedy Jr. was an environmental lawyer and the driving force behind the growing Waterkeeper movement. He inspired Mark to give up his law practice and join the Waterkeeper Alliance, to speak for the lake everyone else seemed willing to forget.
People advised us not to start Lake Ontario Waterkeeper. Imagine, powerful, engaged people thought that the water they drank every day was a lost cause. They thought they couldn't save the lake right outside their office window. We didn't listen.
Since 2001, Mark and I and a team of staff and volunteers have been waterkeeping. We identify threats to a swimmable, drinkable, fishable Lake Ontario, and we inspire people to do what they can to restore and defend their lake. It actually works. We have investigated pollution all over Lake Ontario, prompted government and industry to spend $1.5 billion to help restore contaminated sites on the lake. 9 million people benefit from the work we do. Our ideas are helping other groups across North America.
We still have so much work to do, but we have more people on our side now, which means a better chance of success. Few people set out to be an environmentalist. Then one day something happens. Tragedy, friend calls, you see an opportunity to make positive change.
Lake Ontario is a gift that we almost lost once. If we have swimmable, drinkable, fishable water in the future, it will be because of the choices that you and I make today. It's really that simple.